Hey beauties, I am going to sorry, let me fix this. So today is Friday and it's 11:30. I just did one of my other videos, and that video was why stylists charge what they charge. I'm doing another video in the car on the same day, just a few minutes apart, because I'm just trying to knock out these videos for you guys, because you guys have been super patient with me, and a lot of you guys I know have been like, what happened to her? She gone, she ain't post nothing, what's going on, you know, what's going on? And I've been missing in action for a long time, but I've been missing y'all, so that's why I'm like, let me get back on my channel and start posting again. But today's video, I don't know why I got hair from my clients all on me, and I thought I took it off. I usually try to use, like, these are like, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, guys, these right here are like my life. When I leave the salon, what I usually do is I try to like rub it off on me, because I'm like a hair phobia. I don't like that hair to be all on me. I love doing hair, don't get me wrong, but I don't like when I can feel it on my back and on my hands, on my arms, all on my legs. It be traveling with me, coming home with me, and I don't want that. So I keep one of these little rolly things in the car, so I can make sure that I don't get no hair on me. Today's video is going to be a story time, y'all. Story time. Okay, so about 5 years ago, roughly, I was about 29, and I was in school for nursing. And if anybody knows me, you know that I done been in and out of college. I done been to multiple colleges, and I kind of like have been pretty indecisive on what I wanted to do as far as a career goes. But since the age of 10 all the way up until, I went to school, I was always doing people wigs, I was doing people weaves, I was doing braids. So I have been real indecisive for years about what I wanted to do. So I kind of like juggled working a job and like being in and out of school since I was pretty much 18. And that was like my side hustle for many years. And that was my way of getting like some extra change, because, I was a single mom at the time. So I needed money. So I would do that as like a side hustle. It was like my side job or whatever. And, it was nothing I never really took seriously. So once my husband and I had gotten back together, which it's a whole story behind how me and him met and that whole spiel. I'm not going to get into that in this video. But if you guys are interested in seeing a little love story about me and my husband and how we met and how old we were and, all of that sorts of stuff, then comment that below and I might drop a video for you guys. I may. But anywho, so these wigs be itching the heck out of me, guys. I'm so sorry. So I've been in and out of school. And once me and my husband got back together, I was actually in nursing school. Not nursing school, I was in school to pursue a nursing career. And nursing, it really wasn't one of those things that I knew in the back of my head it wasn't for me. But I also felt like I needed to do something with my life, and I felt like I wasn't doing anything at that time, but just working a job pretty much. So I was just trying to pursue something and put something under my belt. But it was never something that I was 100% passionate about. No, so he would just be like, it don't even seem like you like this stuff. Like, why are you in school for this? And I'm like, because I got to do something. Like, I can't just sit on my butt and not do nothing. I have to have a career. I have kids, and at this time I had 3 kids. So I'm like, I need to do something with myself. Like, I can't just sit around and not do nothing. So he's just like, have you ever thought about just pursuing hair, because you do it all the time? He's like, I just don't understand why you want to go to school for that. So I was just like, no. You can't make no money being a hairstylist. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to be no struggling brokes to hairstylist. just doing people hair. And so he like, Jessica, you really should consider it. You never know, you know, what might happen, and you should really consider it because you're really good, and you know, you could go to school and, you know, maybe pursue it, and it might be something that you enjoy doing all the time. And so I was like, I don't know. I'm like, how am I supposed to do this? Because if I, you know, if I go work a job as a hairstylist, like, I ain't gonna make no money. Like, you can't really make no money being a hairstylist, you know? And so little did I know, he had already did his research and everything. So he had looked up these other hairstylists and was like, you know, look at what they making, and, you know, the possibilities are endless. You know, he was just kind of like, I've already looked up some schools for you too, just in case you want to, just in case you would say that you would pursue it. And so I was like, dang, you did all this? Like, you went and looked up the school too? And so he was like, yeah. And he was like, and I found out that the school has full-time, and they also have part-time. He was like, but I think that you should do full-time and just go to full-time. So I'm like, okay, what's full-time? So I'm like, so yes, it must be, it's like after like my work hours or whatever, you know? And so he like, no. He was like, actually, it starts at 9 o'clock and they get out at 4. I said, I can't do that. And so he was like, don't worry about it. I'll take care of all the bills. I'll take care of you and the kids. Just go to school. So I was like, no, I can't depend on somebody else to take care of me. And he like, well, I'm your husband. Like, ain't no, you know, I can't depend on nobody. I want you to pursue something that you've always seemed passionate about. And I'll, you know, you can step back from working for a while and I'll take care of everything. I did my research. I started to look up, you know, I was like YouTubing crazy for like a whole month and looking up other hairstylists and celebrity stylists, and just kind of like trying to get a whole feel of the whole industry as a whole, just a way that I've never seen it before. So something in the back of my head was like, just go ahead and pursue it, Jessica. Just go ahead and do it. So one day I came to him and I'm like, you know what? I had some thought about what you said. I like my white. I think it's cute. I do too. Had to stop and say that. I love my white polish. So cute. But I like thought about it, and I'm like, okay, I had some thought. I gave some thought to what you were talking about being a stylist. And I'm like, okay, you might be right. No, I'm stubborn sometimes, but I was just like, I guess you might be right. So let's just see what they talking about, because if it ain't what I'm talking about and what I'm trying to hear, I ain't gonna go. So me and him ended up taking a day off throughout that week, and we went to we went to the cosmetology school that I ended up going to. Or we went inside the school, right? So we go inside the school. The moment we walk through the doors, we're greeted. They're like, hi, how are you? I mean, like, everybody's like super, like overly like, hi. And so we're like, oh, hi, you know, like, hi, how's it going? You know? So we go inside the school, and we're like, they're all like super geek, super happy. They're like, okay, come walk with us. We're going to take you over here and give you a tour, blah, 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 you know? And so we do a tour and stuff like that. And I sit down in like the little office with the lady that's in admissions, and she's like, so have you thought about what you want to do? Are you interested in pursuing the school? And so I'm like, you know what? I said, for the moment that I walked inside of the school, I felt something in here, and I felt like this was where I needed to be. And it was like, and honestly, on a drive here, I was kind of undecided on if it was still something that I wanted to do. But when I came inside the school, for some reason, I immediately felt something here. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna pursue it. And so I said, you know what? I don't need time to think about it. I'm gonna sign up right now and I'll start. And so she's like, oh, okay, awesome. So she grabbed all the paper and stuff. And so I'm signing, you know, or whatever. And they had their first course, I think, started like sorry, if y'all hear some noise, that's because there's a semi truck behind me, I think, or some type of truck behind me. They had a class that started October 1st, I think it was. And I got jump started right into the full-time. Like, I didn't go to part-time, none of that stuff. Went right into full-time. And the program was a whole year. I finished in like a year and some months. Because like towards the end of my schooling, because I kind of had like throughout the year, I had like some days that I kind of like called in and stuff like that. And when you do that, that sets your hours back. And so I had to pick up more hours towards the end, which made me end up finishing around like 13, 14 months, something like that. It was really hard going to school with girls that was like that much younger than you, because you have nothing in common with these girls. A lot of these girls don't have kids, don't have families, you know, not like that. You know, a lot of them are sponsored by their parents. You know, their parents pay for their schooling and stuff. So their struggles is not the same as yours. And their experiences in life is not the same as yours. You don't have anything in common, and that's just that, you know. Starting my career over, being older, it was not an easy task. And I went through a lot of trials and tribulations, especially not only being the age that I am and starting over so late. Quitting my job was very difficult for me, but I feel like if you have the financial support system and you just kind of, really believe in yourself, it's possible no matter what age you are. You know, you just have to work really hard, and I'm still working hard to have things financially where I wanted to be as a stylist. There's some goals that I have set for myself for this new year, and I will obtain them, and I am very excited about where things are going with my career. I'm working on some things, one in which will be hair products. I'll be offering as well. I'll definitely keep you guys posted, but there's so many things, so many avenues, so many things that you can do with being a cosmetologist and being a hairstylist, that there's a lot of money out here to be made. And don't let that, your age and you having kids, stop you. Even being single, you can still pursue it, and you just have to really, really believe in yourself and say, you know what, I don't have time for none of that partying stuff, because you know what, I still don't party. And my whole thing is, I don't party not because I'm like a party pooper and I don't want to do anything. It's because I'm not celebrating for anything. What am I celebrating for? Yeah, I have accomplishments that I have achieved, but I feel like I have so much more to go and so many more levels to reach that I'm not ready to party yet. When I have something big and grand to party about, then I'll party. But until then, I'm not wasting money nor time on partying, because that time and money can be spent on either training to get better, or it can be used on researching, or it can be used on doing somebody's hair and getting paid for it. So that is my story, guys. And I want you guys to stay encouraged. It's not easy being a mother and being a hairstylist and being a wife and having all of these different roles. But as women, it's in us to be able to be strong women and to be able to tackle many things, you know. And we just have to, you know, if we really want to pursue what we believe in and what we enjoy and things that we love, we got to go for it. Just go for it. Stop letting things and obstacles stand in your way and give you an excuse to kind of be stagnant. I don't care how much money that job is paying you. If you want to go work for yourself, go work for yourself. Even if you have to do it in gradual steps. A whole lot of gradual steps is going to equal up to a big grand thing. So if you're taking baby steps, don't let nobody tell you that that's crazy and that don't make any sense, or that it's stupid, or that, oh, you know, that's not really making any progress. Very small baby steps, like Oprah would say, even small steps are still steps. I am going to go, guys, because I have to get in here. I have clients, but it is, you know, it's nice getting back on my channel and talking with you guys. If you guys want to see any more of my story times, if you guys enjoyed my story time, please comment below and let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel so you can be a part of the notification game. So I will see you next time, guys, and have an awesome day. And I will see you guys next time. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, shame on you. Go and follow me right now on Instagram. I'm at Jus'Marie_hair studio. Again, it's Jus'Marie_hair studio. All right, bye-bye. See you later.